All right, boys, we are back, and it's time to head into the Year 6 season with our Arizona Coyotes. In the last video, I took care of all the off-season tasks, took care of free agency re-sign stage, but I deliberately did not want to start the simulation in this or in the last video because our roster does look a little bit different, and I wanted to see what you guys had to say about our current roster and what we should start the season off with because we want to make it back to the playoffs and we have to have a good start to the season, right? So I was reading some of your comments. Some of them got a lot of thumbs up, so I'll read them out. First one, play Bure on the second line. He's got the shot, and put him with Pierlini because the sniper playmaker power forward is good, and he's the best overall. Third line will be a good playmaker, great third line, two-way forward center, and good sniper. All right, so he wants to go with Yakupov, Kopitar, and Toffoli. So put Toffoli on this side, he's saying. Bure, Barzell, and Pierlini. So he wants Pavel Bure up here instead of Lucas Petrie, our second overall, or our fourth overall pick. No, second overall pick, right? Fourth overall was Lou. Yeah, second overall pick, Lucas Petrie. Third line, Domi, Horvat, and Sprong. So I already have that, so he likes that. And Clutterbuck, Smith, and Roussel. So he basically wants Pavel Bure up here instead of Petrie. And on defense, no, he doesn't have anybody on defense. Okay, so fuck Petrie. He's 79 overall. Defensively, just switch Pilon and Gormley. Around the rest is good. Pilon still has the potential, so he'll grow faster, blah, 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 blah. All right. So he wants to go Pilon on this second line up with Oliver Ekman-Larsson. All right, so I can kind of understand that just because, let me go back to the roster moves. In the last video before we quit out, we didn't take a look at the... Well, we did take a look at it, but I didn't start it up again, so the player roles didn't get updated. But if you take a look at Petrie, he is listed as a minor league scorer, right? So it's not the end of the world. But my argument was that when we played Matthew Barzell last year on the second line, he was like 80 overall, right? And he didn't have the greatest season, but now he's like a second line center legitimately because we played him. Now, I thought that he would jump up to a third line score with the 79 overall, but he is a minor league scorer, so you know what? That wouldn't be the worst idea, but hang on. Before I make any major changes, we have a few more comments here. The next comment from Dadanov, one half of the tag team champions. I would switch Google Vaz and that 82 AHL goalie. Google Vaz is listed as a minor league starter at 82, so he can have a really good year, and if he jumps back up, just switch him with the other goalie is listed as a backup. All right, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Google Vaz. No, see, this is what I'm talking about. In the last video, it does update. So Google Vaz is listed as a backup. So we're going to leave Google Vaz in the net. All right. And the last comment, this was kind of the same as the first comment. Petrie is listed as a minor league scorer, so he shouldn't play. And give Google Vaz the starts in the AHL. We've already figured out that Google Vaz is going to start in the NHL this year. But his lineups, let me just go to the lineups again. Yeah, let me go back to the line changes. He wants to go Yakupov, Kopitar, and Toffoli. So a lot of you guys want Toffoli on the right side this year. All right, we can try that out. Pierlini, Barzell, and Sprong. He wants Sprong instead of Petrie here. And then he wants to go Domi, Horvat, and Bure. So both of them want Bure instead of Petrie. This guy wants Sprong on the second line. The other guy wanted Bure on the second line. Okay, and then Roussel, Smith, and Clutterbuck. All right. Saying to switch these guys, doesn't really matter. Defense, he's going Yandel and Barry, yeah, Ekman-Larsson and Stone, and then Pilon and Gormley. All right, I think I like the idea of Pilon because if we want this guy to grow, we got to put him in the position. So I wouldn't mind trying Pilon out there just to see what he does for the first part of the year. All right, and then this guy's got a few points, man. We got novels to read through here. Play Yakupov on the left because he's left-handed. Toffoli is right-handed. I do not want to see Petrie in the NHL, but what happened with Barzell last year? I want to see this guy get better. Give Sprong a chance on the second line. Bure on the third line for depth goal scoring with Max Domi's passing. That's actually a good point. Yeah, because Bure had a pretty good shot. Gormley on the bottom D pair because Stone has better stats. Google Vaz is listed. We already figured that out. And PP and penalty kill look good. All right. So, looks like you guys want Petrie in the minors. You know what? I was going to say I'm putting my foot down. He's playing in the NHL because I thought he would be listed as a third liner, and I was afraid that he would drop. But he's listed as a minor league scorer. We'll keep an eye on him. If we have any injuries, he can be the guy that comes up to play. All right. So, yeah, we'll send Petrie down there. And we'll bring up Pavel Bure, the Russian Rocket. We've got to give him the chance to play. All right, so hang on a second here. I'm going to have to edit all my lines again. You guys wanted this. You guys want me to listen to you, so there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keith Ollie. I'll bring up my depth players again after. Condra and Weiss. Yeah, there you go. All right, so let's go to our line changes. Let's get Pavel Bure in there. All right, the Russian Rocket. So let's compare him and Sprong. Let me see. He's got a good shot. His puck skills is decent. Offensive awareness is not that good. Physical and defensive category is not that good, but he's very fast. What else is new? And Sprong, He doesn't have the well, he's got a powerful shot, but not an accurate shot. Census category. You know what? I think Sprong would be better suited for a third liner. Just because Bure, I mean, you put Bure, yeah, Domi's got good passing percentage, but Matthew Barzal, you know, he's getting better as we play on. I mean, I know his passing's only 83, but his offensive awareness is 91. I'd like to see Bure play on the second line. Sprong, just because Sprong had the better defensive categories, put him on the third line, the defensive third line. But we can switch it up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter what we start right now. We can switch it up later, right? So Pavel Bure will get the 5-on-5. Here, and then Sprong can get the power play. How about that? All right, we split it up. Sprong gets the power play. Bure gets the 5-on-5. All right. So yeah, Pilon's got some power play time because of his really good shot. There you go. Penalty kill. Yeah, that looks all good. You guys were saying power play and penalty kill looks fine. All right. Domi, Foley. Yep, that's all good right there. Extra attackers, Kopitar, Yakupov. Hopefully he does something good for us this year. That was my decision. That was a big decision to make. Shootout? No, we'll get Pavel Bure in there on the shootout. Why not? All right, there you go. All right, and Portland. So we got to make sure that Petrie is playing. All right, on the first line with Strome. There you go. Strome and Petrie can play on the first line with Korostelov. All right, and I just want to make sure my top players are playing down here in the AHL. Marner. Very nice. Clark, you can get up here to the second line. All right, very good. And defense, Mills and McEwen, you can get up on the first line. Is there anybody who's not playing? Everyone's playing, so that's good. I don't have to worry about anything. Petrie's already up here with Strome and Korostelov. All right, so that line, hopefully they get a lot of points. Petrie, Strome, and Korostelov. All right, Petrie's going to be playing down here in the AHL. He's got to get a lot of points. All right, and Jesse Mills as well. But I'm not going to sacrifice the future going for trades, boys. We have so many prospects, but we have to tender them. We have to make sure that they get the right kind of growth. I'm not going to trade them away for a stud right now. The future is still coming for the Arizona Coyotes. But while we're waiting for the future, I still want to be a playoff team. Give our fans something to cheer about. All right? So there are the changes. And now also, I remember seeing this comment. We got to give Pavel Bure his number 10. That's cool. All right, who's number 10 right now? Is it Barzal? Nail Yakupov. Fuck that. Nail Yakupov, you're going to give up your number 10 to Pavel Bure. What number is Nail Yakupov? Is he like... Oh, shit, I completely forget. Is it like 63 or... You know what? I completely forget. We'll go with 90 for Yakupov, all right? I completely forget what Yakupov's number is. That's actually going to piss me off. Now the comments are going to be like, Johnny's an idiot. Yandel, Ekman-Larsson, and Kopitar for captains. Yes, all right. So we've got our new team. Petrie's down there in the AHL. He's going to get 1 year, and he should be ready for next year, man. He should be mid-80s by next year. So hopefully he doesn't get the plague. That's the worst thing, though. If he gets the freaking plague, I'm blaming you guys, all right? So forward 6 weeks. There you go. Let me just go to my trading block and make sure that this is all taken care of. Yeah. Before the video started, I already turned off the automated goalie rotations, so we don't need to do that. All right, and we're good to go. So, you know what? I want to make sure I don't lose any of that. That would really suck. Hang on. All right, so here we go. Beginning of the season. I already skipped the preseason for you guys, so we can just start it off right away. We got the line changes. I sent my scout out for 6 weeks, so let's get year number 6 underway. We'll go 1 month, and we'll see what these new line changes do for us, all right? Pavel Bure, the Russian Rocket, number 10, getting a chance on the second line. Sprong is getting the chance on the power play line. And it's a new look Arizona Coyotes, man. This is not 5 or 6 years ago when the Arizona Coyotes had new players like Gormley and Stone and who else would be considered a new player at that time? Like even Ekman-Larsson was kind of young, you know, hoping that he would become a top 2 defenseman. Freaking Nail Yakupov when we traded for him. But now we got guys like Matthew Barzal, Pierlini, Domi, Bure, Sprong, Pilon, and I'm not sacrificing the future of the Arizona Coyotes for a year, all right, for this year. I know people out there want me to take like 2 or 3 of my top prospects and my first overall pick and go out and get Sidney Crosby or something like that. Oh, no, the Russian Rocket, he might be injury prone. All right, so he's only got a sore shoulder. Estimated return is October 30th, so it looks like he's going to miss no more than 3 games. So I'm just going to go replace player, so that way we don't have to, what's it called? I don't have to go into the line changes and do crazy stuff. McMillan's been injured with a pulled groin. Okay. Replace player. I think that's going to be like... man, Bure got replaced with McMillan. That's what I did. When I simulated the preseason, I brought up our injury players as well. I got our AHL lines sorted out. I want to go deep into this simulation if we can. So that's why we don't need to wait around doing anything here. 6-1-1, though. Holy crap. I don't want to jinx us. There you go. Pavel Bure is back, so let me get him right back in there. Dale Weiss is playing second line. All right. Good job, Dale Weiss. Pavel Bure. That's why I picked up those older players for the depth, all right? But like I was saying, look at this. Bo Horvat, Sprong, Bure, Barzell, Pierlini, Domi. Our middle six are all younger players, all right? But that's what we have to sacrifice a year or two. And Pilon, we're playing in the top 4. There's another one, and we're waiting for Jesse Mills still down in the minors, right? But I want to be a good team year to year, but I also want to take full advantage of trying to grow my younger players. And that's what we're doing here. All right, we're not going to have a President's Trophy winning season with the way that I'm building this team right now, but the President's Trophy winning seasons will come when our dynasty is ready. You know what I mean? Our dynasty's not ready just yet, but it should be here soon. You know what? I don't even want to stop for the simulation. Let's just go. I'm waiting for Jesse Mills. Jesse Mills would be a good one for us because if I look at our team, our roster, I think you guys would agree. The one thing that we need, yes, is the goaltender, but we solved the goaltender with an 85 overall goaltender. It's not horrible. We saw teams with like an 84 overall goaltender, Godobin, in the last playoff run get to the Stanley Cup Finals. So we have a goaltender, but I'm thinking a top 2 defenseman because Oliver Ekman-Larsson capped off at like 86. Yandle's an 87. I think he's still listed as a top 4 defenseman, right? I need somebody who's like 90 overall back there on the point. That's something that we desperately need. And hopefully, I don't know if Pilon's going to get there, but hopefully Jesse Mills can. And he's a defensive defenseman as well. Dylan Strome's been injured with a strained hamstring, replaced player. He's on the AHL first line with Petrie, so he's got to come back so he can get some points there. And we actually started off really good, 6-3-2 now. We've been losing some games. There you go. It's all up to Kopitar, Toffoli, and Yakupov. These guys are the veterans. They have got to be the workhorses for this team because our rookies are going to go through ups and downs. And our goaltender as well. We got to get a lot of goals. That's a 6-2 loss right there. Come on now, Hope. There you go. Come back with a win. The early wins I want. We've been able to have pretty good ends of seasons, usually because we play our rookies in the beginning of the year, and then by the end of the year, they get better. So our team, grows as the year goes on, but we always have a bad start to the year, so we got to just continue to put those points in the bag. Weller, going to replace you with Strome. There you go, and Weller should be, where is he? Was it a defenseman who's playing first-line center? Oh, man, AHL team. All right, so let's keep going here. Could blow my nose. Yeah, I'm going to go for a nose blow. Hang on one second. That's much better. And look at Tyler Toffoli. You guys might have been right, putting him on the right wing. He's got 6 goals, 13 assists in 17 games played? Pretty good. We just need him to be a first liner. We need, if our first liners can get like 70 plus points each, I mean, that's asking a lot, but that would be awesome. That's what we need them to do. Our second and third line, you can't count on them fully just yet. In a year or two, you know what? I take that back. Our third line's not bad. With Pierlini down there now? No. Pierlini's on the second line. What am I talking about? All right, so let's just see. Tyler Toffoli, yeah, I think I'll stop it after November just to see what's going on with this team. But at least Hope has got some wins. I'm sure they're not the greatest stats, but he's still getting better. If he can just get some wins, hopefully he gets that jump. 11-8-2, so 11-10. It's not the greatest, but at least we have the wins. You know what I mean? Like, just keep putting those wins in the bag. There you go. Just keep putting those wins. Don't worry about what other teams we're facing. Don't worry about how many points we give up to another team. It doesn't matter. We just want to be a playoff team, so get as many points as you can. Keith Yandle's been injured with a mild concussion. Estimated return is December 6th, so it's not that bad. I'm just going to replace the player right there. That's okay. So Keith Olley's going to be playing, first line time for a few games? It said December 6th, so he's not going to miss that much time. It's December right here. All right, we got a point out of that game anyways. Just keep putting those points in the bag. We need them. Keep that regulation loss marker down there and just keep putting them in the bag. December 1st. All right, so let's get back to Keith Yandle coming back. So 2 more games so we can get him back in the lineup. Then we can take a look at the lines and see where we are, just so we don't have to stop twice. All right, Vancouver Canucks, good. We beat them convincingly. They weren't looking like a very good team. All right, the Nashville Predators, get another win. Come on, there's another win, good. And Keith Yandle's back. All right, so it started off pretty good this year. I have no complaints with our start. All right, I think we're past the first stage of the season here. All right, so Keith Yawley, there you go. All right, so let's do some, I want to make sure I don't lose this. Hang on. All right, so we're up here at the beginning of December 2019. Our record is looking pretty good, 15-8-3. We got the 15 wins, which is very good at this point of the year. We take a look at the playoff race. We got 33 points. All right, and our division is actually looking pretty good. Edmonton's got 41. San Jose's got 36. But we're ahead of everybody in the Central Division. So, you know what I mean? That's what I mean. We're doing good. Just keep on putting the points away, and we'll get that wild card spot, no problem. It's still very early, so a slide can still happen. But that's what I mean. I'm not I'm not upset with our start at all. 15 and 11 with this team. We're still growing. We're still getting better for next year, and we're still competitive. And we've checked off everything that I want. All right. So let's take a look at why we're doing the way we are, or why we're doing pretty good. Again, I'm kind of afraid to jinx us, but should be okay here. So 6th in the NHL, not too shabby. Goals for per game, 3.12. So we're scoring goals. Goals against per game, 2.92. So we are allowing a lot of goals. I was gonna know that. We're a rookie team. We're an offensive team. That's gonna happen. That's why we need that top 2 defenseman, like I was saying. Power play percentage, it's decent, 18. Our goals for is up there, so I don't need to change anything about the power play. Penalty kill percentage, wow, our penalty kill could be a lot better. All right, so that's something I could definitely change up. Our penalty kill. Now, we're winning games, but still, our away record 8-2-2, and our last 10 6-3-1. All right. So our penalty kill looks like it's something that could be improved upon. I could slide Anze Kopitar in there. I wanted to give some ice time, though, to the rookies, right? There's ways of giving guys ice time so they grow. Penalty kill is one of them. But at the same time, you want to improve your goals against, because our goals against is a little bit low, and our penalty killing not the greatest either. All right, so Tyler Toffoli, he's a point-per-game player. 27 points in 26 games played, so he's getting it done on the first line. Anze Kopitar, 24 and 26, so he's getting it done. So you guys seem to have something right there when you say switch Tyler Toffoli to the right wing. That was a great job. Matthew Barzal, 17 points in 26 games played. So he's doing fine on that second line. Nail Yakupov, 16 points in 26 games played. Again, I wish all of them were up there, but 2 out of 3 is decent. Hopefully Nail Yakupov can turn it around, all right? Max Domi's got 14 points. Sprong's got 11. All right, where is Pavel Bure? It's probably because he's got no power play time. He's got 2 goals. 5 points. He's a -2, but we're winning games, so I'm not going to make any changes. All right. Defenseman. Ekman Larson, 17 points. Yandel, 16 points. Barry, 13. Pilon's got 10 points, so that's good. No goals, though, with that really hard shot. Got to get a little bit more accurate. Google Vaz, 3.19. Hope, 2.75, but he's 12, 5, and 2. Google Vaz isn't giving us anything as a backup. We need some wins there, Google Vaz. Definitely. Save percentage for Hope, 90.77, so not the greatest. All right, so yeah. But again, our penalty kill is not the greatest, so we're an offensive team. We're going to allow some goals because we're still young. We don't have the greatest shutdown players in the NHL, right? We know this. We know this to be the case, but we can improve our penalty kill here. So penalty kill, Horvat, Pierlini. I want to leave. See, yeah, that's the thing. I want to leave Horvat and Pierlini up there, but you know what? Maybe Zach Smith. I'll take out Zach Smith for Anze Kopitar. All right, and we'll put in, who else could we throw in there for some time? You know what? I'll leave Roussel. No. It was the other center. Zach Smith. There you go. Kopitar and Zach Smith. So we'll get Kopitar in there to help it out a little bit. All right, and let's try, maybe we should take Yandel off the penalty killer. Let's try some Stone, Gormley, because these guys are two-way defensemen. Yeah, let's try Stone and Gormley. Unless they're already there. Stone's there. Barry's there. Gormley. I want Gormley in there. Ekman Larson, I'll take him off. All right, Gormley. And is there anyone I could take Yandel off for? Barry's already there. No. I'm not going to throw Pilon out there. Pilon's not ready for a penalty kill. No. Ekman Larson would be better for, or Keith Yandel would be better. But we'll go Gormley on the first line with Barry. Gormley and Stone on the first line, all right, and then Barry and Yandel on the second. Let's see what these guys can do. It's not like our penalty kill can get much worse, right? So we'll try it out. Barry, Yandel. Let me take off Yandel and put in. Oh no, it was Ekman Larson and fuck. There you go, Gormley. All right, Gormley and Stone. There you go, Kopitar and Horvat. Go Horvat number 1, Kopitar number 2. 4 and 4 lines. All right, that's all well and good. All right. So there you go. There are some more line changes. Let's go one more month here. Just one more month of simulating. That'll set us up for the All-Star break and the trade deadline run for the next video, okay? So we'll go up here to the Calgary game. Let's not get too far ahead. I think you guys would agree that our team is playing how you guys expected them to play. We're never going to be a President's Trophy winning team with these kind of young players, right? But you got to play the young players for them to become great, like Barzal last year. I think Barzal would have grown anyways. Oh, you know what we can do? Hang on a second. Stop simulation. I forgot to say, when I said I was going to send what's his name down there, what's his name? Oh, shit. What's his fucking name? The guy I drafted 2nd overall. Oh, man. Forgetting my studs' names already. Too many names coming into this damn team. I'm sure when I switch it over here. Korostella, Petrie. There you go. His name is Petrie. He could grow over the course of the year, and then come trade deadline, he's like 82, 83 overall. You know, so there's a perfect player that we could bring up. So let me just take a quick look at him. Let's see if he's grown at all. What was he, 79 overall before? He's still 79. Okay. But you know what I mean, right? Barzell grew to like an 81 or an 82 last year just from playing him during the regular season. So, I mean, if Petrie grows and he is 82 or 83, I'll replace him with Sprong or Bure. You got to. Once he becomes like a third or second liner, I'm moving him up. There you go. 2 wins against the Edmonton Oilers. They're top of the league. There you go. Win against the San Jose Sharks. Were they at the top as well? What was their record like? Ooh, they're at the top as well. These are big games that we're winning right here. 20-10-0, the San Jose Sharks. Let's see. Oh, my God. That's 4 huge wins for the Arizona Coyotes. We could have lost like 3 out of 4 to those teams. I would have expected it. Now we can face some, sub 500 teams and lose them in regulation. Isn't that the case of hockey? You beat tough teams and you lose. Well, that's the case for a Toronto Maple Leaf fan. There you go. There's a shutout for Hope. Keep going there, Hope. If our penalty kill gets better, we have a very good team. We can score goals and we can keep the puck out of the net. I just like the fact that we have that 20 wins on the season already. That looks great. I didn't think I thought we'd be more hovering around 500. I was scared with this year's team. I still am. We could start to lose games, but you know what? As long as Google Vaz can just be above 500, that will be better than last year, and we should have enough points to just squeak into the playoffs, man. We're getting them early, too. Vancouver, you got to beat Vancouver. They're 8-20-5, for God's sakes. Oh, my God, we lose to Vancouver. Figures. Whatever. I'll take the wins over the big teams. Only a few more games here before the end of the month. Yeah, we're going to stop it right here. Holy shit, this is going to be a long video. Oh, well. Whatever. I wanted to see what the new look Arizona Coyotes would do in the season, and so far I am very impressed. All right, so 22-11-3, one more game here, and I'll stop the simulation. Come on, beat the Calgary Flames, 12-21-4. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna end it right there. 6-4, we beat the Calgary Flames right there. Our team is looking great. All right, we're not going to look at the individual stats again because they probably haven't changed that much, but 49 points puts us in like 4th in the NHL or something like that, all right? So we're playing good, boys. So if you guys have any suggestions for any line changes, let me know. Any possible line changes that I could use once we start to lose games, if we start to lose some games, all right? But I like the way we're playing, and I like how guys like Pilon, Barzell, Bure, Sprong, Horvat, Domi, and Pierlini are part of a competitive winning team. This is just going to help these guys for next year. Hopefully, anyways, all right? And Hope as well. He's getting it done. I don't care what you guys say. He's playing better than freaking Byzantine, all right? So we're having a good year. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one.